the Raptors, what do you think their chances are?
I think they have a chance. They had a better chance last year. They stunk the joint out. That's their challenge. They've got to be able to play the new game that comes on when the playoffs start.
Well, it's funny because last year the Raptors were swept the Wizards in the regular season. Then they were swept by them in the playoffs. They got a similar situation with the Bulls, who've now beaten them 9 straight times, and that's a possible first-round playoff opponent for Toronto, and that's got to worry them because they have faced a beat-up Bulls team this year, playing without Gasol, playing without Rose, playing without Butler certain games, and they have not been able to beat that team. So it's all about who they match up with, and right now that does not look like a very good matchup for them at all.
I hope they do well. I'd like to see them win a round. I remember when they went...
Is if you get a hot hand and you're making all your 3 points, that's what the difference is between one team and the other team. It's who's getting those 3-pointers, right? And it changes the whole dynamic.
Yeah.
You do the math. You don't need to be a nuclear physicist or a sports aficionado to see the team that's doing more of those outside 3-pointers, right? Which those 3-pointers are very hard to defend against.
And Toronto's a good 3-point shooting team. Patterson, Lowry, DeRozan, Ross, these guys can all shoot threes. So they do have a lot of guys that are very capable of shooting well from the outside.
You follow a lot of sports. You follow. I like basketball, but I don't follow it as extensively as you. But if I've been watching this year, and I watched last year, and I think that I think that the difference between me and you guys can check the stats to see if I'm incorrect. I think the difference between the Raptors this year and last year is last year they were making a lot more. Points outside and getting those 3-pointers, right? Which really changed the dynamic of the whole fucking game, the game you're playing. Just like the other night, a guy got a 3-pointer from a million miles away. The whole 2 teams were around the net because everybody is going around the basket. You can call it a net, but the whole team is around there to stop the guy from the dunk or the back pass and underneath, and all the defense is there. And I think it's essential for a team to have guys who are experts in that, and that gives you the edge.